Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's going deep for Brown. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Hurts. Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Remember, Brandon, he ran for a touchdown earlier, so his decision to go ahead and tuck it and go again turned out to be a wise one.
And the decision is what is important here. He has made some good decisions on when to tuck it and go. Saquon Barkley, 31 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
Well, they've done a pretty good job keeping him in check to that point, but he finally breaks off a nice run here and gets into the end zone.
And it just takes one, doesn't it, partner? That can undo a lot of good work that the defense has done to that point. You break off one right there, and everything suddenly looks bad for you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes, it's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Here's Hill again on 2nd down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing. Because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Ravens first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
2nd down and 4. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And Jackson's so tough to stop. He's got a first down, and he gives himself up there at the end. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. They'll go with Hill here on first down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here's Hill again on second down. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, there's an example of patience being rewarded. Ran the ball on first down and got stuffed. Most people would scream, throw the ball. Here in this situation, they stayed with their roots, stayed with running the football, and they got rewarded.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
Now it's Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down.
First down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Here's Jackson. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Baltimore.
Throwing is Jackson. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is up to 5. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself. Well, he finds his running back open downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? Oh, good move. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
This has been a close game throughout, but that return can help them gain the separation that they've been seeking throughout the game.
They start the second half with Hill. And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43. Line of scrimmage to 43 on 2nd and 4.
Number 6. Second and 4.
Here's Hill one more time. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Jackson. Bateman's got it on the crossing route here. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards that time to push him up, first and goal. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
No, we change it.
They'll try and run forward with Henry. And he stopped immediately there. They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
To throw is Jackson. Throw right side is complete to Andrews. He's tight end. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews. And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. On his loop for the extra point. He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Here he is.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
Well, let me get the cold one.
20 to the 24.
You can take that one out the freezer if y'all.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a two-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they're going to get done and come out a little bit more charged up because they don't get some kind of points here. The next drive, that could make this a three-possession game.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. Big strides, look at him go. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball. What did they want to fix immediately?
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
I think there he had to come off of his primary receiver in a big way, just trying to get into a secondary guy, unable to get that play completed.
Checked out, but didn't even have enough time to do that. Incomplete. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. But I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles take the chance on fourth and goal, and it pays off with 6. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. They convert for 2, and that gets him even closer. Now a 2-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Look at that work. We pass it every day.
Now this will probably be the
We
last
wait
play
past
of the
that. We passed Bucky by 40 minutes off.
Jackson firing quickly all over the place. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
I got him last time. I went to the off-5.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Up the middle. It's Hill. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Jackson. Catch is made. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 44 yards. And the Ravens will add to their 4th quarter lead. Luke now for the extra point. And that one pushes the lead up to 11. After the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field. He's got a man complete. And all the way down to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Throwing is Hurts. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
They go play action with Hurts. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Hurts sets up to throw it. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. The wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
No surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
Second down, goal to go. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
You can't even
Let's see where
tackle
they
the
turn on
gas.
third and goal from the 5. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles.
I want to sit there and have a honk at me. The Cardinals didn't get up the acceleration. I started to act like that today, but it only does that when it gets hot.
Get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score
Yeah,
game.
watch it. It's acting like that right now, but if it cool down later on and I drive it, it's gonna start working. It's not the cool, it's just the game. It could be low oil.